guys, happy Friday. So it's time again for my monthly empties. Now I know there's still 2 more days left of March, but I don't foresee myself emptying out any other products in the next couple days, so I just thought we'd go ahead and get empties out of the way for the month. And I don't know what happened this month, guys, but this is all I've got. Not a lot. We're still gonna cover all of it, and I'll let you know my little mini reviews on everything, but I don't really know what happened this month. I have been still using a lot of skincare and a lot of hair stuff, but I just didn't empty out a lot of things this month. So yeah, I don't know what happened. But if this is your first time on one of my empties videos, basically these are all the products that I emptied out during the month of March, and I'm gonna go through and show you each and every one of them and give you my thoughts on them and if I liked it or not. So let's get on into this. I'm wearing my hoops today. I'm trying to bring back my hoop look. For years and years, when I was in my late teens, probably in early 20s, I wore hoops like on the daily, and I loved them. And for the longest time, I've just wore like mainly studs or whatever, but I really like the way hoops look. And these are some like really old ones that I found that I had, but I want to get some new ones. But let me know what you guys think about the hoop look. Is that like a 90s thing? I don't really know. I just found them the other day. I was like, oh, my hoops, I want to wear them. So anyways, let's get started on the empties. The first thing that I emptied out was some of my contact solution. I've shown you guys this 20,000 times. I used the Clear Care Plus. It's a hydrogen peroxide kind of contact solution, which this really reminds me I need to make an eye doctor appointment because I've only got 1 set of contacts left, and I can't buy more online until I go get my prescription renewed, so I gotta do that. Alright, let's see. I want to cover this next because I need to set this aside because this is my little La Mer sample that I just got in my Allure box earlier this week. I think I got this on Monday or Tuesday. Little bitty sample. This is the La Mer, the concentrate, and La Mer is a super expensive brand. Guys, I did the math, and this little 0.1 fluid ounce sample I think was worth like $38. Like 1 ounce of this stuff is like $300 and something. That is crazy, but I have felt so fancy the last few days. Ever since I got that Allure box in the mail, I've been using this every day. So I'm guessing it was like, I've used it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then today. And I think I've got 1 or 2 more uses in it, but I wanted to include it in my empties because it is almost empty. But I have felt so fancy using this because I'm like, ooh, so luxury putting this on my face. It does have a little bit of an interesting scent to it. It's really almost like a medicinal kind of scent. Let me open this back up. I just put this on my face like 30 minutes ago and I already forget what it smells like. Yeah, it has a little bit of like a medicinal kind of eucalyptus maybe kind of scent. But just from the few days I've used it, I really like it. It feels really nice on my skin. I've been using it before I put on my makeup, and I really like it. I don't know if it's just like a mental thing because it's so expensive, but I like that. And I feel like my skin's been really happy this week, so we're good. But I'm not gonna go spend $300 on it. Next thing is something else that is, I think I've got like 1 more use in it, but I thought I'd throw it in here anyways. I think I got this in a Birchbox. This is the Way Leave-In Conditioner for your hair. And because what else would a leave-in conditioner be for? And I really liked this stuff. It smells amazing. Yes, yes, yes. It has a really nice scent. And I wasn't too crazy about how the pump worked, so whenever I would use it, I would just take this off and just like blob it into my hand, and I would pretty much just like focus it down here on the roots. What is wrong with myself today? I'm focusing it on my roots. I would put it mostly, you know, just down here on the ends of my hair. Basically every time I'd wash my hair, I would use that, and I've been really happy with it. It's made my hair be really silky smooth at the ends, and I love it. But I'm gonna set those two products aside because they're not quite empty yet. I don't want to accidentally throw them away. I did use this. This is the Pantene Rescue Shot. This was like a intense treatment, helps split ends. I got this in Walmart Beauty Box, and I think I used this, I think this was like a one-time kind of thing, and I do remember liking it. I think it did make my hair feel really silky and nice, so there was that. Along the hair route, we're gonna take a little bit of a journey here. So I emptied out this little thing of Head & Shoulders because this is like a smallish kind of bottle of it. This is just the regular Head & Shoulders shampoo. The last like 2 months, I have had the worst dry scalp that I've ever had in my entire life. No exaggeration. So when I get dry scalp, the first thing I do is I go buy some Head & Shoulders, and typically I'll use that a couple times and it takes care of the issue. This time around, not so much. So I asked you guys about it a while back, and a couple of you guys actually recommended that I try the Nizoral, which is something you can also get at Walmart or just like the drugstore or whatever you want to call it. But it's a little more expensive. I got some of that stuff. I've been using it at least once or twice a week. Almost like every other time I'm washing my hair, or I don't know. I've been using it a lot, and it did not seem to do anything for me either. I tried scrubbing it on and letting it sit on my head in the shower for like several minutes and then washing it out. And then, you know, trying not to put any kind of conditioner or anything at the top of my head because I didn't know if my conditioner was causing an issue. I would just use my conditioner on the ends of my hair, and nothing was working. So I was looking up stuff online, and just the last 2 times that I washed my hair, I have used an apple cider vinegar rinse, I guess is what you call it. So it's like half apple cider vinegar, half water, and I didn't have a good spray bottle, so I just put it in like a container thing, and I was just kind of dumping it on my head and working it into my scalp, letting that sit on my hair while I let my conditioner sit on my hair in the shower, and then rinsing it out after a few minutes. And just doing that 2 times has helped tremendously. I still have some dry scalp, but I think if I keep doing this, I think the apple cider vinegar is really going to help me. So just a tip, if you got some dry scalp, try apple cider vinegar. I just happened to have some on hand because I hadn't mentioned to you guys, but this whole month I've been doing where you get just a bottle of water, and I would drink like a little bit out of the top of the bottle of water, and then I would add I don't know, probably like a shot glass worth of apple cider vinegar into my water bottle and drinking that. I've been doing that every day just because I'd heard really good things about it, like for your just for your overall health, and it can help you like lose weight, and it's just good for like it can like speed up your metabolism, help you not be so bloated. And so I had already had some because I'd been drinking it every day, so I was like, apple cider vinegar, I'll put that on my head too. So anyways, long story short, I emptied out this Head & Shoulders after it wasn't doing anything for me, but there we go. Apple cider vinegar, try it on your head today. Try it on your head today. All right, here's another hair mask or a hair product that I used. It's got a little bit of something on it. This is the Marc Anthony Grow Long Anti-Breakage Mask. I got this in Ipsy. I think I got like a couple uses out of this, and honestly, I didn't really notice that it did anything significant for me. My hair didn't feel any, you know, more silky or anything than like just using a normal conditioner. I don't know. I wasn't too wowed by this. I think this is the little product that's getting stuff everywhere. So I use this little sample of face wash that I got in an Allure box. I've got a few more of these I need to go through, but this is Perfectly Posh Bright Young Thing. It's ginseng, macadamia oil, and caffeine face wash, and it's a pretty good face wash. It's pretty gentle. It doesn't foam up quite a bit. It's more like it's a gentle face wash. And I like it. It's okay, but it's kind of annoying to have it in these little foil packets, but yeah. All right, and it somehow was like leaking all over everything, so I do apologize for that. Next, I have a mascara that I finally decided I had used for long enough and it was time to put it to rest. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. These CoverGirl mascaras have been around forever, and if I do ever buy a drugstore mascara, or what is a drugstore? Is Walmart a drugstore? I don't think it is. Well, that's where I usually buy. If I'm gonna buy a beauty product, not online or something, it's at Walmart, because I don't have Ulta or Sephora, TJ Maxx, any of the places where you can get makeup. I don't have any of those near me. Like, the nearest ones are like an hour or more away. Like, that's how out in the sticks I am. So I go to Walmart for most of my stuff. But anyways, I have used these CoverGirl mascaras for like years, and like that's what I was getting to, is if I'm gonna buy a mascara at a place like Walmart, it's typically a CoverGirl mascara. I had bought this like a while back and finally got to it, but I get so many mascaras in my boxes and bags and things that I usually don't have to buy any mascara. But it has this kind of wand. But if you're looking for a good drugstore mascara, whatever you call this, I recommend these. Some people don't like them, but I think they do a pretty good job. So it finally had dried up, so decided to put it to sleep. And here's another mascara. Good grief, I've got like fuzz and dog hair all down in this stuff. I don't know what happened. Here's another mascara sample that I used up. This was the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. Got this in an Ipsy bag, I believe, and it was really nice. I did like this quite a bit, but it's a little tiny sample and it dried up pretty quick. Next, I had this really neat little product. I got this in an Allure box a while back, and the packaging is kind of ripped, so you can't see it great. But this was it was a Korean beauty product, and this was a baking powder scrub type thing, and it was in this funky little package. But this stuff was really cool. I used it. It was just like a one-time use thing. Oh, it does say Crunch Pore Scrub. So it was literally, it felt like you made a baking powder paste. Yeah, not baking soda, baking powder. It was almost like you made a paste out of it, and just, it was a face scrub kind of thing. It was pretty abrasive, but if you're needing a good scrub, it was pretty good. And I've looked online. I think these are pretty cheap for these little thingies. All right, and then I actually used up a eye cream. I got this little bitty sample in my influencer box back in December, and I had been using it pretty frequently. Like, it amazes me how tiny of a product you can have for your eyes, for like just under your eyes, and it will last me forever. I don't know if I'm just not using enough or what, but this little tiny 5mm sample, 0.17 ounce sample, lasted me forever. But it was a really nice eye cream. It did kind of tingle a bit like when you put it on, but and I didn't even tell you what this is. I just said it's eye cream. This is the Origins Ginseng eye cream. Refreshing eye cream to brighten and depuff. So I used up this little sample, and I honestly don't know if it changed the way my under eyes looked, but it was nice to have and to use it. And I actually got another one of these in that same box, but it's in like a tub, so that is going to take me forever to get through, but I'm still using it. So used up an eye cream. Don't typically use a lot of eye creams. All right, everything else is foil packets. This was a face mask that I got in a door box. This was a Vichy face mask. It was like a 2-pack of them, so the other one was on top of this. So I'm not really exactly sure what the name of this was, but it was a Vichy face mask, and I loved this mask. It was just like a mud mask, but you put it on and you only left it on for 3 to 5 minutes, and in that time it dried down super quick. It did have a pretty strong scent, but I liked it. I can still kind of smell it. But it dried down really quick, and it did make my skin feel really nice. So I really, really liked this kind of mask. Next is just a random thing that I used. I think I got this in a daily goodie box. This was a Alcala deodorizing body wipe. So there was one day I got in from working outside. I think I was working on fence or something. I got in, I was a little sweaty, and I think that I had maybe been around some poison ivy or something that I shouldn't have been around, maybe. So, but it was like midway through the day and I didn't really want to jump in the shower quite yet. So I opened this up and just like washed off my arms and stuff with it. I don't really know. It almost just felt like I was using a baby wipe or something. So I don't know. There was that. Then I used this little Olay Daily Facials. This was a single-use dry cloth. Basically, you got the cloth and added water to it and then removed your makeup. It worked, but I didn't really like it. It was okay, but it was like the whole cloth was like super wet, and it kind of like, I remember it like dripping down my face, and I just didn't really like that. As far as removing makeup, I have still been using my makeup eraser like almost every day. Like if I'm not taking a shower of a night, before, like when I'm removing my makeup, I use my makeup eraser to take off all my makeup, and then I use a cleanser. So it's not like I just use the makeup eraser and then call it good. I do use a cleanser afterwards, but just to actually remove my makeup, I love my makeup eraser. Then I had this Tresemme hair mask that I got, where did I even get this? I don't even remember. Target box, maybe? This was an intensive mask, and I got a couple uses out of this, and this was really, really nice. This made my hair feel so silky smooth, and I loved it. And then very last, I used 2 sheet masks this month. I got my first little twinge of sunburn, nothing crazy, a week or so ago, and so I had this mask that I'd had put back for a long time. This is a BioRepublic Aloe Rescue, so it's literally made for after sun, like if you've had some sun. It has vitamin E in it. I could not tell that it did anything for me, but there's that. And then last night I used the Unicorn Glow hologram mask. This is the So AE brand. I got this in Walmart Beauty Box, and this was a really fun mask because it was the hologram kind of thing. So it was all, it almost looked like foil, like tin foil on your face. But this was actually really good. Usually when I do a sheet mask, I'm like, I didn't really notice anything from it, but this one was a little annoying at first because when I pulled it out of the package, it was like dripping with stuff, and that was, I don't like it when they're like that. But once I put it on my face, left it on there for 15 minutes or so, I took it off, and it left like a lot of stuff on my face, so I rubbed all that in, and then I went to sleep after that. And this morning my face was very, very smooth and happy, and I just felt like it was really moisturizing and nice. So that was a good one. So that was all my empties for March, and like I say every single month, I always think, oh, I didn't use that many products, but look at the length of this video. But maybe I did yap a little bit more this time around. So anyways, I hope you guys like these empties videos and seeing everything that I've used up. I am so glad that I'm doing these videos. I've been doing these for over a year now, which seems pretty crazy, but since I do these videos, it kind of motivates me to like want to use more products so I can empty more things out. So if that makes any sense. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post a brand new video every single Friday. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! I don't know what that was.